Holocaust Memories, Never Forget. A Gentile baby boomer's painful journey into the Shoah. Section 5, Deutschland Uber Alles. Part 16, from the 1st of January 1941 to the 31st of December 1942. 1942 was a busy year for the Germans. Not only were they struggling to regain the military advantage against numerically superior Soviet forces, which were defending Stalingrad, Leningrad, and Moscow, but they were seeking newer and more efficient ways of murdering large numbers of Jews and Russian prisoners of war. Hitler, trying to stir up the nation for a war that wasn't going well, made a powerful speech at Berlin's Sports Palace seeking a renewed passion from the people, while at the same time threatening to annihilate the Jews of Europe for their continued crimes against Germany and the world. Of the 3 extermination camps that were being built as part of Operation Reinhardt, Belzec and Sobibor were operational in the early spring of 1942, while Treblinka didn't begin killing prisoners in large numbers until late July. Kalbnow and Auschwitz, also operating but not yet at their highest levels, were eventually expanded to accept significantly larger numbers of Jews and others that the Germans deemed unworthy of life. Here are more war and Holocaust-related events that took place in early 1942. Although some gassing took place in late 1941 at Auschwitz, the mass gassing of prisoners didn't take place every day until the early months of 1942. 10,000 Jews who were taken from the Łódź ghetto were murdered at Kelmno. The ship Struma, which was carrying around 800 Romanian Jews to Palestine, was sunk by a German submarine in the Black Sea, killing all but a few passengers and crew. Himmler advised the Inspector General of all concentration camps, Richard Glücks, that 100,000 German Jews would soon be sent east to be used as slave laborers. The deportation of French Jews to Auschwitz began in March, and the first trainload from Paris arrived at the end of that month. After becoming operational, Belzec extermination camp at first only used carbon monoxide gas from external diesel engines to kill prisoners inside the gas chambers, but later the camp changed over to Zyklon B cyanide crystals, which turned into a lethal gas upon exposure to air. Sobibor became operational in May and also used carbon monoxide gas pumped into the gas chambers, but it eventually switched over to Zyklon B crystals as well. One of the first transports to Auschwitz to Birkenau in late March consisted of 999 Jewish teenage girls from Slovakia, but only a few of them survived to the liberation of the camp. Many of the relatives and friends of these young women arrived a short time later and were immediately murdered.